Hi. I have a deep-ass voice. I was born with it. I came out of the womb sounding like B. Arthur. And I find myself always overcompensating for it when I'm on the phone, and that's because everybody thinks I'm a dude. I guess it's working great, since every time I make a call at work, my boss thinks I'm a drag queen trying to disguise their voice. Hi, this is Jessica, and I'm calling regarding how can I help you, sir? I don't know any men named Jessica, okay? It's pretty clearly a female name. It's not Chris, or Pat, or Terry, or Kelly even. It's Jessica. And it means wealthy one in Hebrew. I think it pisses me off the most when I'm in a women's bathroom. I'll be talking to friends and all of a sudden from under a stall, oh my God, there's a dude in here! As if none of the other women I was talking to noticed a man standing next to them at the sink. For some reason, my whole life, people have felt more than comfortable with giving me their opinions and advice that is always completely unsolicited. Like the gas station attendant when I was in college, who every time I came in said, "Hey, you'd make a great wrestler. And my cousin Juan could manage you know?" Or my friend Erica's old building manager's boyfriend, Jim, the ex-con who got out of the Fed prison in Arizona and always said, "She's what I would call a handsome woman." Dying to get her in a gym and train her how to box. Or the grad student in the costume department when I was a theater major in college. She was always relentlessly trying to convince me how I should work at the Alabama Renaissance Festival. Meanwhile, she looked like the female version of Dustin Hoffman in Papillon. Okay? I'm working at the Ren Fair this year. That's great. Sure, it'll be a lot of fun. You should totally work there. That's cool. I'm gonna be really busy this summer. M'lady would make a very buxom wench. So they say. A woman of your stature would have been very revered during medieval times. Okay, Melissa. That's enough. Big asses make the best lasses. You say one more thing and I'm knocking you out. Never heard from Papillon again. So I work in retail. That's my real job, since unlike long-form improvisation, it's been paying me for the last 10 years. And I think the time has finally come where I've reserved the right to what I've earned, which is to refuse service to anyone at any time for any reason. I think I have officially dealt with some of the dumbest people in Los Angeles at my store. Not talking about the cool regulars or people that walk in off the street that actually have intelligence and taste. I'm talking about the people who come in, touch everything in the store, ask me 1,000 questions, and then still buy nothing. Because they ask me questions that even a small child would know. Like, how do they never know what our serving pieces are? Clearly a large fork and spoon. You can do the math on that one. They can't. Excuse me, what are these? Salad servers? Oh, what do you use them for? Serving salad? Oh, what kind of salad? Any salad. Anything you can stick a fork and spoon into, for that matter. Oh. How do you care for them? By washing them. Soap and water. I'll have to think about that. Could you do any better on the price? Sure. They were $50, now they're $80. Did you make these? No. They're starfish. The ocean made them. Could some of these tiny shells. Here's an idea. Go to the beach. Take as many goddamn shells as you want. They're free. Do you know who I am? No. And I don't care that you are Jonah Hill's mother. Do you know why the thrift store is closed? No. If I buy several, can I have a discount? No. Are these little shakers for salt and pepper? No. They're salad servers. I just want stupid people to stop making babies. And that is not gonna happen until Teen Mom 2 goes off the air. I don't know about you, but I've always been blown away at the amount of people that are against sex ed and birth control, because they're always the ones with the most screwed up kids that end up pregnant at 14, right? Yes. And I don't know about you, but my sex ed teacher did anything but that. I'm talking about Terry Small, the woman with a 1-inch perm and the most unintended camel toe I've ever seen. Now, ladies, it's not a bad idea while we're on the subject of STDs. If tonight, when you go home, you're in the privacy of your own room, get a mirror, place it on the ground. If I may be so blunt, squat. Get to know yourselves and your body, all right? If you don't, nobody else will. And I'm not going to be held accountable for that, all right? It's also very important, ladies, after you've gone to the bathroom, that you wipe yourselves properly, okay? Front to back, never back to front. Otherwise, you're going to be left with a chemistry experiment in your pants, and I'm not going to be held accountable for that, all right? You follow me? No? All right. Urine is an acid. Your underwear acts like a base. You mix the two together, you get ammonia. You're going to have a crotch full of Windex, and I'm not going to be held accountable for that, all right? By the time she had finished explaining how no man was too big for a condom as she rolled it down her hand and pulled it past her elbow, I knew I didn't want to be a teen mom. I'm sure that Crystal with a K and Misty and Kaylin didn't have a Terry Small in middle school. And the thing that makes me the most infuriated, at the end of the show, they roll up a chyron that says, if you'd like to help mothers in need, this hotline is accepting donations for diapers. You know what I'd like for the mothers in need? I'd like for them to not all have iPhones, Jeep strollers, and more tats and piercings at 14 than Travis Barker does at 38. One less tramp stamp, an eyebrow ring, and I bet you could afford some Pampers. And I'm not going to be held accountable for that, all right? I'm Jessica Young. That's my time. Thank you.